What's up, liberals? You fucking idiots. You stupid liberal pieces of shit. Fuck you! I'm just kidding. Woo! What's going on, Acrello?
Yo, what's up, bro?
What's going on, dude?
Hey, nothing much, man. How you doing?
Not too bad, man. I'm just burping it up.
Yep.
So what's going
Man, this
on?
is nothing much, man. This is TikTok's been going pretty well. I'm trying to get started on YouTube, man. My latest video is doing pretty good, and I got my TikToks have been doing really well, man. Just trying
That's
to,
good. Yeah, YouTube's fucking.
yeah. I'm trying to get into the mindset of YouTube. It's just so hard. I don't know
Yeah.
what to do.
I've been doing like a whole YouTube like revamp because it's just like it's such a weird platform and it's so hard to get anything going on. Like
Yeah.
I pulled a ton of videos because I was like kind of shit posting at one point just to get videos out. And like, you know, it wasn't like a good thing. So I scaled back a lot down to like mostly conversations and like, you know, like the Tony Lopez stuff and the Zoe Laverne stuff and like the freak stuff. So it's just so much. But I don't know, man. I feel like TikTok's gotten better as a platform.
Yeah, definitely. I wasn't the biggest fan. Like when I remember first joining TikTok, I thought it was all a joke, and I was making videos as a joke. And then like a few months ago, I was like kind of like really like in a bad mindset, and I was like TikTok just isn't fun anymore. But like recently, it's actually been like going up. Like it's not as toxic as it usually has been lately. Like there, of course, there's still some toxic videos in there, but that's with every platform, right?
Yeah, no, I feel like yeah, you know what it was? Originally TikTok was like cool because TikTok was cool because you could kind of just say whatever the fuck you wanted, whatever. I don't know. That's from my perspective. And they didn't really censor you. Then it came to this point where they added like they added the advertisements and stuff, and then everything got so crazy for a while where they're like blocking people, banning people, this, that, and the other thing. You know, you're seeing lower priority on stuff, and part of that too is because people were going back to work, honestly. And then now, I don't know, man. With the Creator Fund, they finally kind of balanced it out. Like, yeah, there's some shit that they say that it gets pulled down, but you know, it's they. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just because they're paying. I don't know if you're in the Creator Fund.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so they're paying us now, so it's like it makes it feel better. And people are gonna be like, "Oh, you sold out." I don't think so. It's you know, like obviously you can't say supercharged. Like there's some jokes I'd like to make. Like I made a silly joke about how trans people were weird and it got removed, right? Like it's not
Right.
like, you know, I get it.
Yeah.
You know, I understand I'm a little more blunt. I understand why they pulled it down, but it's not like my whole content shifted because I couldn't make this one fucking joke. I have to be a little nicer.
Yeah, understood, man. I remember like doing TikTok, and I had like 600,000 followers. It was before my other account got banned. It was like I had 600,000 followers, but I was still working like a 9 to 5 at Jimmy John's because like I wasn't getting paid. They weren't paying us, so I had like clout, but I wasn't getting paid for my clout at all. So I
No,
was
right.
still working a 9 to 5, and now I'm making enough money via just Creator Fund where I don't need to work a 9 to 5 anymore. Like, and I'm like, hey, like as much as like there are some bad things about TikTok I wish were changed. Like it changed my life, so I can't really hate on it.
No, yeah, you know what? It's I mean, listen. I quit my job to do Twitch and YouTube, and then like once Trump lost, I took like a big hit in traction. You know, because I was a political content creator. And then at that time, that's when I was able to monetize TikTok, and I was like, oh wow. Like
Right.
I kind of got canceled, and that increased my views, and so like I lost followers, I got more views, and then I've been able to like maintain a solid amount of viewers, and like it does pay the bills, you know, like it's a good platform.
Definitely. And this whole drama, like I feel like there's just so much drama. Like imagine how TikTok would be if everybody like was to come together. Like of course everybody can't come together, but if like the majority of people were like leaving petty stuff alone and were like coming together and just talking good things about each other. You know how quickly this app would grow? Like it would just be
I
astronomical.
feel like
But
that'd be
like
boring, man. I love talking shit.
yeah, but like But like, there's so much drama to a point
But
where
that's
it's
true.
like,
But like, so I don't know, because like, here's the thing, and like, I hate to say it, but like, there is like a mutually beneficial situation when the drama, like, okay, drama hit. So Onlyjayus makes a really charged video. That anger hits. A lot of people want to be upset and angry, especially like a lot of young girls and like virtue signaling guys and whatever. And then, people like Freak and myself get to make counter videos, and then we get views, and then like, you know what I mean?
that's
Like,
true. That's true. Yeah,
I
yeah,
hate to
yeah,
say
yeah.
it. I hate to say it because I don't
Yeah, I
like,
guess.
but I
Yeah,
benefit off of drama. You know what I mean?
yeah, I guess like for like the type of content that you do, it's like a direct like you can benefit from that directly
Hmm.
as if somebody with like H1T1 or my content that doesn't really
Yeah,
focus on refuting, like we don't focus on
you
like
guys have
really
nice
making no
content.
opinions. We just do different stuff, which everybody does different stuff. It's just like different, so we benefit different. I understand that now. You
Yeah,
made me
yeah,
look at
yeah. And
you
like,
made me
listen,
look at it
that doesn't mean
differently.
that it's right, but like, you know what? People back in the day, we used to have like gladiator arenas. Now people love to throw shit on the internet. You know what I
That's
mean?
true. That's true.
It's
Somebody says something stupid, you just you respond
yeah,
back with
right. It's just like a
right.
fucking everybody like benefits, and it's like, you hate to say it, but yeah, you know.
That's true. That's true. You. I didn't think about that at all.
I
But
enjoy the shit throwing sometimes,
but yeah,
but it is
yeah.
toxic. It can be very toxic. You know what the toxicity of it is it's less, I think, the shit throwing and more like when it becomes like weaponized and like incorrect, like with Charlie D'Amelio getting canceled over the hashtag thing when she's not even in the wrong and nobody cares.
That's true. That's true. That was messed up.
Yeah.
I saw that on TikTok room, and everybody in the comments was like, "That's so embarrassing for Charlie. That's
I
so embarrassing. She
I
thinks she's all. It's all about
Yeah,
her." And I'm,
I
I'm just like,
believed it at
"What?"
first. I believed it at first, and I started looking. I scrolled down the hashtag on Twitter. The first post is in March 2020, and it's about how they won't unfollow Charlie D'Amelio because they love her. And then as you scroll up, everything's about Charlie D'Amelio. Then she posts, "Hey, I read the hashtag. Thank you guys so much." And then after that, everybody's like, "Oh, you hijacked the tag." There was nothing about Charlie XCX at all until after she said thank you to the people in the hashtag.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a complete lie. I don't know how they pulled it off. Like I said, I believed it, but then after I said something because I looked at it and like my perspective was like, when I believed it, I was like, okay, Charlie feels like she needs to respond to everybody who thinks that they're saying positive things about her because she got shit on. Remember what she got shit on with the whole chicken nugget thing?
Yeah.
And like, oh, I want 100,000. I'd be like, oh, it'd be cool if I had 100 million followers on the anniversary of my 1 million, right? I'd be like, oh, you're such
Yeah.
a shitty person.
Right. Right.
But
I did not understand that.
then a couple followers like, oh, if you actually look, you're wrong. And I was like, okay. So I looked and I was like, oh, I'm wrong. So I pulled it down. I put the other one back up. It's crazy. People are saying Charlie's garbage. She's not that bad.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was literally. I was in my Discord server. I have people come and they always talk trash. Like one of our rules is like don't talk trash about any content creator because that's just we would want to keep positive energy. Somebody will come in there and be like Charlie D'Amelio, this and that, and I'm like, okay. First off, like Charlie's about to hit 10 million subs on YouTube. She has like 30 million on Instagram. She's met the Kardashians.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's a multi-millionaire at 16 years old. Like, okay, her content is dancing, but there are people who literally get fame for doing absolutely nothing. Like at least Charlie's adding something in her videos. Like it might not be like transitions like Micah Cow, or like it might not be like crazy edited videos, but
Mm-hmm.
like I mean, hey, she's famous, and it is what it is. She's gotta accept it at this point.
Oh yeah,
Like,
well, my I didn't know this, but like I was talking to Curly Daddy, and he was like, "Yeah, she actually has formal dance training." But my focus on her success is less on like how successful she is and about how she got successful. Because you have content creators like Tony Lopez. Aside from the like predatory shit, Tony Lopez, it's his job to be a sex symbol for children, and that's disgusting, right? He has a shirt.
sure.
You know what I mean? That's his job. And Charlie, to her credit, like she's like a whatever traditionally attractive young girl, whatever, right?
Mhm.
Young boys think she's cute and they watch her videos. Young girls look at her and they're like, she's not. She's pretty. She's relatable. She's
Yeah,
not
I know what
super
you're saying.
hot, so she's like relatable, but she doesn't sexualize herself, and she made a platform off it. And if out of anything else, that's what I focus more on, is like, thank God the top creator on TikTok is not like an OnlyFans hypersexual, like gross individual. It's just a young girl who's dancing.
Definitely, I agree with that. So, I agree with that point of view, and it's like people are like, I don't know. There's like a thing now where it's like people are like, she has so many followers that we all have to hate her. Like, I hate her
Yeah,
because
yeah,
she's
yeah.
Charlie D'Amelio.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't even hate. Like, it's not that. Like, I feel like if it was anybody in that position, they would also be getting the same. Like, they would be getting the same type of hate just because she's the most followed person and she's like a little young and she like they're like, oh, okay, it's Charlie. She's the most followed person. We're gonna hate on her because
Mm-hmm.
like nobody's stepping on her shoes when it comes to TikTok, except maybe Bella Porch. And I don't know what's going on with Bella Porch. Like if her
I
followers
don't
are
know.
still going up,
Yeah, well,
but
that's the
like
thing
Bella,
is Bella Porch is Charlie D'Amelio if she's kind of sexualized herself, and
right,
you know what I mean, which is like uncomfortable to me. But no,
right,
people would hate her regardless. She's famous, so it's like she's the top, and people are like, what? That's all she did, bro. That's all everybody does. I hate to be that guy, but like everybody, like especially like my followers who criticize her. I have a lot of follower overlap with like Denelli, and I like Denelli. He's like a great young man. He's a cool guy.
mm-hmm.
But like, listen, he's just making duets where he stares into the camera and reacts.
Right.
Totally fine. I have no problem with the content. But if your argument is that Charlie's bad, then how are you a fan of him? You know what I mean? Like, generally speaking,
That's
TikTok
true.
content's easy to
That's
make.
true.
Yeah, you
That's
know what I mean?
true.
Like, I'm not doing anything fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Everybody on TikTok's content's, except for those weird transitions. I don't know why people put so much effort into it. But
Hey, those transitions are
they're
fire.
cool. They're cool, but it's fucked up when those transitions they'll put so much work into it, and they'll get like some of them will get some good views, but then you get like some fat idiot just saying something dumb, and the people are like, oh, I like that. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate for the people who put into a lot of editing work. Although
That's true, man.
there are some that like do crazy shit, but
That's true. Like I made a transition video, like cut the video up like After Effects and everything, and that video did horrible. But I like put like soul into that video. But like yeah, transitions are like, but like when you have people like Micah Cow who did it right and 3 Corey who did it right, like those I feel like those people should be like I feel like people who make content like that should be the ones on top. Like Zach King Magic,
like
like
the amount, like the effort that they put in should make them on
yeah,
top. Yeah, I
yeah,
understand what you're saying.
like Zach King Magic, like he's like I he's one of the top creators, and I like that because of the effort that he puts into his stuff. Like I like the fact that he puts in that effort and he gets what he deserves from it.
Yeah.
Do I think that Charlie deserves a place above him? That's not really my spot. That's not really my place to say. Like I don't know. I just think that they got what they got, and I feel like I shouldn't be the one to judge other people how far they've gotten based on what they've done. Like just let people make their content if it's not hurting anybody,
Mm-hmm.
and just like let them be great. I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, right, exactly. Like, let people do their thing and just, give people hate for like the right stuff. Like people are like, "Oh, Charlie went to the Bahamas." So if you're going to hate her for anything, hate her for that. Don't hate her for some bullshit, you know?
Yeah, that's really they're saying don't go to these parties, like wear a mask, and then they go into the Bahamas or like I feel
Yeah,
like
right. Yeah.
that's like okay, you can criticize somebody for that, but like if this person's just making content, don't talk about their content if their content isn't negatively affecting you or anybody else.
No, right, exactly.
So that's how I feel.
Somebody said, Papa, why are you saying that there are no female sex symbols on TikTok? When the fuck did I say that? I feel like people don't listen to me when I talk. I don't know when did I say that. I said that I'm happy that that the top TikToker isn't a female sexualizing herself or a male sexualizing themselves. Dude, you guys are
Yeah.
weirdos. You guys are weirdos.
You're like Tony Lopez's fans is like 14-year-old girls, 15-year-old girls who are like Tony Lopez is hot. And that's
It's what
just
it
like
is. It's what it is. And like, I don't know if that's so much his fault as much as it's the fault of like what society deems acceptable. Because I don't know. Because I don't know. I guess where do you draw the line? But that is what he does. Like that's what his job is, and I don't know. I think that the bigger issue is like the weird engagements with fans. Sometimes I suppose. Although
that's true.
it seems like he's stopped. You know what I mean?
He made a video. I think he deleted it. It was a
The
video of him
lies,
saying,
lies, lies. Right?
"Yeah, yeah, yeah, yep."
Bro, that's that thing. The biggest problem I have with these big creators is that they refuse to explain themselves when they hit drama.
True.
So we have the Andre Lopez situation, but nope, they're not explaining it. So far, everything I pieced together, the sister sent a Snapchat or
Right. Right.
something and said that she was 18, and then I guess at some point the sister was 19, the cousin was 18, and then her younger sister, it was 14, but she said she was 18, and they somehow got to this hype house drinking party. I'm not sure if that's true, but apparently they were in the hype house, and then apparently this is all supposed, there's nothing confirmed, Andre slept with the 14-year-old girl at 23. And it's like, okay, if she lied, there comes to a thing of like, oh, you shouldn't have lied. But then there's like, well, does a 14-year-old look 18? And then it comes to the wide. I really don't understand why hype houses don't ID everybody who walks in that door. It makes no
Facts.
sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me. They're a fucking business.
That's true. That's true. I don't understand. I don't understand it either. Like, if you have, like, if there are people who can like potentially cause harm to your business, like somebody who's a minor or somebody really young of age, like such as that, like you should definitely be checking out for that. Even if you don't think it's a possibility, or even if you don't think it'll happen, it's always better to be safe than sorry. And I don't
Yeah.
know why they wouldn't do that. Like I would do that if I were in their shoes.
Yeah,
Like
I
I don't
don't,
know.
dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, what do you lose by saying, "Hey, excuse me, I need your ID"? That's what do you lose by saying that? I need you to sign this waiver saying that you're 16. Everybody in the house needs to understand that. Because like to me, there's almost no effort in IDing these people, and they're just not doing it. And it's like, why? Why? That's weird. Because like I looked into the business house, these hype houses, and they take the money from the people in the house. They take most of the money, and they make them perform a certain amount of like likes or comments or whatever. And it's like, it's a literal business. I couldn't imagine like letting one of your employees sleep with one of your customers in general, but at the very least, card them.
Right.
Get a fucking 14-year-old. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to
Right.
me.
And like the whole fake ID thing, like I don't think that's even the right to say. Like you can't just bring that up. You can't just say something like that if you don't even know
Well, the thing
what
is,
what the thing was.
the
Like
problem is that people go to the fake ID. They go, "Oh, what if she faked the ID?" Here's the thing. So, did they ID? And then the answer is very clearly no, because if there was a standard and practice in hype houses to ID, the first thing that would be being said is, we ID everybody who comes in, so this can't be true. So could she have proposed a fake ID if they ever checked ID? Sure. Did they check ID? No. So now you're assuming she's at fault when
right.
we didn't even ID. They didn't ID. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's true. That's true. And I don't know. That whole situation is iffy. And like they could easily, like when they get into drama, they could come out and be like this, that, and that. But then they just don't say anything. And it's just like, bruh, like now
Yes.
we only have one side to it, and we're trying to get your side. And like we want to know your side. Like, can you tell us your side so we can be more educated on this situation, or so we can get more insight? Even if what you're
Exactly.
saying is not true, I still would like some insight on your side of things. But they don't say anything, so we're forced to kind of side with the person who only told their story because
Yeah.
they're not telling
And you
theirs.
know, if they told their story, it's not going to look much better. Because, like, what is Andre Lopez going to say? Oh, that wasn't me. But then, like, probably, maybe it was, though. Also, this person said it's a residential property, so there's complications IDing. No, what complication? Show me the complication. I'm not trying to be rude, but what's the complication in IDing people who come into? I could ID people who come into my house. There's no complication. I could say, how old are you? And they could say, like, oh, I'm 24. Oh, show me your ID. I don't feel comfortable. Okay, goodbye. That's the
That's
interaction.
true.
You don't need to. There's no way that there's LA property law that doesn't allow you to ID people before they come into your house. I don't buy it. I just don't buy it.
I definitely think you're allowed to ID people in LA. I definitely think that. I don't know. That might
Yeah.
not. I need
Imagine,
to look more at that.
imagine there was a law that said you couldn't ID people in LA. That's literal. That's like
Oh,
predatory shit. That would be what you would consider a form of rape culture. You cannot ID people. What are the implications there? Like,
wouldn't that mean that like they couldn't ID people who were trying to go into like bars or clubs
yeah,
or
I just don't
like
understand it.
that wouldn't make sense.
And if your argument's like, well, if they ID'd them, that's a violation of their rights, then you just be like, okay, don't come into my fucking house.
That's true.
Okay, it's
That's
something to do with the leaseholder only. So the leaseholder is going to have to demand it. The leaseholder would be the owner of the would be the person leasing the house. Like, so they could. I don't.
Thomas Pizza.
I just, I feel like there's too many excuses for why they don't have to ID. And
So
that's
much
the problem.
excuses for him. It's trying to back him up. It seems like there's a lot of people who are trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Mm-hmm. And I understand people like innocent until proven guilty. But
Right.
it's like, come on. You know?
All I'm saying is, if you get charged with a crime, you go to court and you don't say anything to defend yourself,
Right.
you probably get convicted.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
And this is like a social course. So I understand why Andre wouldn't say anything, because if he did sleep with that 14-year-old girl, I wouldn't say anything either, I suppose. But it's still like, but the thing is that since you're not saying anything, I'm going to assume that there's levels of truth to it that make you look bad if you ever did try to explain it. Because your fucking girlfriend broke up with you because of it.
true, she did.
So at the very least, it sounds like cheating was involved. So you slept with somebody, even if they weren't 14. Maybe they were 18. I don't know. What are my thoughts on Fake Charlie? Good for her. I don't.
Fake Charlie.
Fake Charlie is something. Man.
Let's go, Fake Charlie.
So I good for her, man. Honestly, but so what do you think about everything that's going on with JS? Because I know that you have, I know you have some personal connections to JS.
Somebody asked that in chat. Everybody knows that I love JS so much. You know, I watch all her content. But the whole situation is, it's just weird. I don't know why she does this thing where like she gets in like she'll say something and it's like, you have an opinion, you have a voice. If you feel a certain way, by all means speak out. Like, this is a country where you can like express your opinion. But like, when you express your opinion, people can disagree with you, or people can like say something to you about it, or try to refute your points, or like, you can't just have a point, have an argument, and then get mad when somebody like disagrees, or like you can't expect everybody to agree with you. And if you have opinions, you have to understand that not everybody's going to agree with your opinion, and that's just the way things are. And I don't think she understands that, so she makes these videos where she says something that'll trigger somebody, and then she like plays like victim and is like, oh, like, you guys are just trying to attack me. And like, I don't know why she does that. And
it's weird because she's been on the app. I feel like she's been on the app long enough to understand it. I get it though. Like, I give people like who aren't like call activists. I wouldn't call myself an activist, but people who don't engage in, we'll say, discourse on TikTok, they don't realize how toxic it can be. But like, you have to be careful when you say something, because you have to understand why you're saying it. And like, her reasoning for saying what she's saying is to discount people or to discredit people who discredit Kill All Men. And it's like, if your goal is for young men to listen, telling them that they're wrong for being people isn't going to help them listen. Young men, people don't like being falsely accused of things. And people don't like being generalized. And like, the language of like generalizing all men as predators is like the same language as generalizing all LGBTQ people as sexual deviants with AIDS, or the same thing as saying that all black people are violent. Like, it's not a good thing to do. It's just stereotyping. It's not productive. It's not helpful. And it doesn't lead to a conversation that would actually be either of those things. And I hate to bring it up, but especially from somebody like her who still insists that she didn't sexually assault that girl.
Yeah, I mean, even when she posted a Twitter thing and I was reading it, I'm just sitting here like, when I brought this up the first time in the video, but when I brought it up, she was saying it was just a joke. It was a joke story time video and blah, 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 blah. And now in the Twitter post, she's saying something completely different, confirming that, like, she said I forgot exactly what she said in the tweet, but basically, like, it was just basically telling me that it wasn't just a joke story time. And so then I was just like, bruh, like, how many times are you gonna switch it up? And I feel like if she's gonna say something like that, that she said in the TikTok, like, at least admit your own faults, or like, at least, like, I feel like that's just like, that's kind of hypocritical.
No, yeah, it is. And especially, like, listen, at the end of the day, forcefully kissing somebody is not good. But if you go for a kiss and they don't like it, it's sexually inappropriate. It's sexual harassment, we'll say, to say the least. But like, you can be like, oh, my bad. I was young, I was stupid, and and you can be okay with it. But it seems like she
True.
did it, and like I don't know. From considering the way that JS reacts to people, I don't believe her that it wasn't what she said it originally was. I don't think it's a joke. I think it really happened because JS just folds under pressure. So,
Yeah,
just
and then
apologize.
with Freak's response, I like his response. I think he hit the nail on the head with all of it, and I just feel like when he brought up the kissing thing, I my jaw dropped because I did not expect that from him at
Yeah,
all. Um,
I his videos were solid, and she just fucking beamed him out. I was trying to stay away from it because it's just like the kill all men thing is like it's like almost like a dead meme, and I hate it. Like it is very divisive. I don't generally like talking about it because we engage in like these, we'll call it gender wars here.
mhm.
But I don't know. I guess I'll talk about it now. Because I don't
Yeah,
know. I mean, if like, because she got so many views on it, and it's like 5 million people saw that, and they're like, yeah, fuck men. That's what the that's the reaction
it's
of it.
always the reaction from videos like
It's
that.
always it's like, oh fuck guys, I hate guys, they're such a piece of shit. It's so toxic because I think that there's so many young men and men in general that are like ready to try to defend. They will. I think that there's men in general that want to defend women. They really
True.
do. I think that's like something that's somewhat. I personally think it's something that's like very, like probably very ingrained in men. But even if I'm wrong, I think a lot of men want to defend women. They just don't necessarily understand how. And like
Yeah,
that's where we have to go. And that's why I talk about things like asking for consent. It makes women
right.
feel comfortable saying no to you. These are the things. And like the thing is, she didn't even talk about what can we do? How do we stop these things? I very
That's
highly
true.
doubt that she knows.
That's true. And she didn't even give us a solution. She just said, like,
She
we
just
have to come together. She didn't even give us a solution. She was like, we have to fit. Like, it was just like, F you, Kyle. Like,
yeah, it was so cringy.
I don't
She
understand.
she was incredibly divisive and then say we need to stop being so divisive. And it's like that doesn't make any fucking sense to me.
Yeah, I don't know what the whole Kyle thing was.
I
Like,
think it
I
was
don't
just like the stereotypical name of a kid that harasses women and drinks Monster. I think that's why she said Kyle.
drink some monster.
I would assume
Yeah,
that's what it
yeah.
is.
It's just I don't understand. Like, when you make videos like that, like, what reaction are you looking for? Like, are you looking for she was looking for the reaction that she got? Like, I assume so. And so her follow up video, like, because I'm getting
Yeah.
a mixed amount of reviews. Here's some tips to help
It was
like
so cringy.
fight back. And I just don't like. I don't understand. Like, it's just like you make these statements, you make these real bold statements, and like, of course, if it's something like as much as of a sensitive topic as such as that, like,
Hmm.
expect somebody to respond like with like different views than you, and then when they do, like, try to look at it from their perspective or from their point of view or from like it's not that hard. And then if you disagree respectfully. You don't have to like
No,
blow
yeah,
up
yeah,
about it.
no. I think that she kind of made that video for her audience, and now she's upset that it's leaving her echo chamber. But that's one of the things that's so I think it's a good thing about TikTok is like TikTok is like about that. Like it's about showing people who wouldn't normally see your content. Like YouTube is generally very refined. Like when it comes to like political TikTok spaces or excuse me, YouTube spaces, they have like Reddit sub posts and stuff so everybody can shit talk each other. But like it's ingrained into TikTok to like have discourse and like, if you don't like the hate, make your message better. I just deal with the hate. I don't give a fuck. Like I'm getting a ton of hate right now over like one joke video I made. It is what it is.
That's true. When I first like when I started doing when I initially was doing yelling videos on my page, like my whole phrase was like, "I don't care what y'all say," and it was basically like I would say like I would say some of the most like controversial things. Like I would be like pineapples don't belong on pizza, and I'd be saying stuff like Coca-Cola sucks, and I was just like putting them in this list like top four worst girl names and like just doing all this stuff, and a lot of people disagreed. Like people disagreed, but that's why I was getting views because it was like a lot of people were like I don't agree, and then a lot of people were like I do agree, and like the people who were coming at me and like stop yelling or shut up and stuff like that, I never let that get under my skin because I don't care what y'all say, and that's how I built my followers and my fan base.
Those
Like
are
I
pretty.
just don't care.
Those are pretty tame examples too, because you go. What's interesting with me is when I first made my content, nobody came out against me, and I think it's part. I think it was because when people would do that, I would respond to them, and then my followers would like go after them, I guess attack them, get their
Right.
videos pulled
Yeah.
down. So people stayed away from me. Nowadays, people are very comfortable saying things against me because I'm tired of like responding. I'm over it. Like I just don't. I
I
don't.
feel that.
I'll make a point, and if you don't like my point, I don't even watch I made like a political video about $15 hour minimum wage, and I just said it was going to lead to small businesses like closing because they can't afford it, and then big businesses turning to automation faster. And people were like duetting me with like just like, oh yeah, well most people want minimum wage increase. I'm like, oh sure, not 15 though. So it's like if you want to talk about it, come on the stream, but you're probably not going to do it. Somebody came on yesterday and showed me their video, and I was like, bro, you literally lied in the first 2 seconds, and he just left. And it's like that's nice, but like if you want to talk, like, come on. I don't know. What's the point anymore? You just get like caught in a back and forth, and then nobody gives a fuck about your content anymore.
That's true. There's this guy on TikTok. I don't know if you've seen it. I forgot his name. But he was like duetting. He just duets all these new TikTokers, and he was just destroying them. Like he just like he duetted Donalidge and was like, you irrelevant, so you're using my name for views. He has like 600,000 followers, and then the video like blew up, and everybody was in Donalidge's comments like just rating his comments. His fans all have his face as his profile pic. He like
oh yeah, that was like I think that was like fake drama though.
I think it was, but his fans didn't know that. His fans didn't know that. I still think that most of them don't know. And it started because Vinny, V Hacker, he duetted him because he said the guy said that like nail polish. He was like nail polish is like feminine or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And Vinny duetted him and was like, I probably got your crush in my DMs. And it got like 2 million likes, and everybody was like, yeah, Vinny. And then he blew up off of that. And then he started duetting everybody and just destroying them. That guy, like nobody's coming after him because whenever somebody comes after him, he just duets their video and destroys them.
Well, that's the thing too, is like the weaponization of your fan base can be very toxic too.
That's true.
It turns into like this whole thing because it kind of is shitty when you have like when you'll say something. I don't know. It's like I don't. It's shitty when like you say something and then somebody has their followers are able to like shut you down to a point where you can get mass reported and everything and lose your platform over a disagreement. So I'm happy that my content's changed.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's how it was with me and JS the first time. Her followers kind of just shut me down, and that's how that went. And the second time, I don't get into drama often. I usually stay out of it. I just focus on myself and make my own little content, and I try to stay out of drama. So when I do find myself in drama, my fans know this isn't something that happens often, and they come as a collective to try to understand my point of view. Like the last time, it was my fans were her fans, but this time my fans are my fans.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, like
right.
there's other content creators, but they're my fans, and they're not. Most of them aren't following her, so they listen to me, and they'll try to see my point of view because I don't get into drama often. Now, if I got into drama like every day, they'd be like, okay, this is something that he finds himself in quite often. He could be at fault, but most of the time, I don't. So my fans are really there for me in those times. But I never just I don't use my fans to attack people. I think that's a really messed up thing to do.
I think when you said before, like how the coming together, I think that part is the thing that would be like, or when you were talking before about the toxicity dying down on TikTok, that's the way the toxicity needs to die down. We need less of weaponization of followers. I think that creates a very toxic space. I think it makes people feel like they have all this like power. Like Donalidge never should have been canceled the way he got canceled.
That's true. I agree with that.
And it was because we allowed a bunch of people. Doesn't matter who the people are. We allowed a bunch of people to say, "Hey, I can get rid of people," and like that's why I originally had this account banned a while back, and it got unbanned. But because like you can weaponize followers to get accounts banned, and it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, definitely. With Donalidge and his situation, he should have never gotten a mass ban like that. I don't even think the first ban was justified, but even if you do ban the first account, I don't think banning the second, third, fourth, and fifth account is
It's
justified in
crazy.
any capacity, which is very concerning to me. So, like, I think that made a lot of creators watch their backs and watch what they say because they didn't
Mhm.
want to get mass
But yeah, they don't want to
banned.
get
Like,
masked on anything. So then you
and
got like, you know,
he didn't even do anything to get
I
banned,
don't think
really.
so either. It's a lot of people like, and it's like usually more LGBTQ people, but it's like they're like, yeah, he was terrible. It was like, was it that terrible? He had a relationship with one of the people that like loved it when he would do at them because they thought that was funny. Like I remember making a video against like a young trans like girl. She wasn't like that young. She was like an adult, but and she's like, oh, this is funny. Make another one. And I was like, I don't know I can't just make them off the top of my fucking head. Um, but some people like they take the joke. There's a couple people that like it was upsetting to them, but I mean, like
And I can understand. I can understand. You're on the screen and you come on the screen and you're dressed a certain way, and then it's another way, and then he makes a straight face looking at you, and I could see how you would take that. But like, I mean, I feel like a ban though, a mass ban. I just don't think
yeah, it was too much.
that wasn't worthy of it. And I mean, of course, like even now with the content he's making,
It's getting back there where he was at before.
yeah, but he's like going after creators though, like Polo Boy. He went after Polo Boy. Like basically said Polo Boy wasn't funny. I don't know if he was joking about that, but I do know that Mike Cow commented on the video and was like, "Miss, bro," and then he was like, "Three dot Corey's better than you," and like it
I
was
think
like,
I think that he's just trying to fuck around and insert
and Mike
himself into
Cow
the
was like
drama.
actually mad, and like
Uh,
he's a troll. Like not only just a
I
troll,
think
but
he's trolling harder now.
like people can't take that troll now. Like we live in a more sensitive time
No, we
that
do.
like the troll isn't gonna be taken as lightly. And if I was him, and I'm not him, but if I was, I feel like you could just a little tone it down. Like I know you're joking. It's kind of obvious that you're joking. Of course, sometimes some things are like, is he joking? But like we know that you're trolling most of the time. Like you
Yeah,
really don't mean
right.
the things that you say, but like not everybody looks at it that way. And like, you don't want to get banned again.
Yeah,
Like I wouldn't want to get banned again.
I would
So
say no. I agree with that. I would say nowadays though that Denelli's content, like if he does resurface it, it probably won't be as bad because I feel like we're at a better spot. Like from the weaponization of followers and even like the tone of TikTok's like a little bit better. Like there's less like I don't know. It's a little less toxic. I feel like it wouldn't be so bad.
yeah,
Um,
we're in the Pudgy era now.
the pudgy era. The fuck? What is that?
Yeah, Pudgy. You never seen Pudgy the dog?
No. What the
You
fuck?
haven't seen Pudgy?
Who's that? Is
No,
that? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. The Awa dog. Is that what you're talking
yes,
about? Yeah, yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the fucking dog is crazy. Yeah, look, everybody's in the chat now. That's true.
Yeah. Pudgy. Yeah, we're in the Pudgy. Pudgy has 10 million, almost 10 million
Good for
followers, and
that
it's been
guy,
like a month.
bro.
Yeah,
Imagine. Like, not to sound all jealous, but like we're talking about difficulty of content, and he just got that dog eating his microphone. Good for him, though. It's funny. I enjoy it. It's funny. I don't know what it is about those little Chihuahua fuckers. I like those dogs, even though they're ugly and annoying. Um,
that's true. Imagine he's just like grinding on his content, couldn't get anything to blow up. He's just like, Pudgy, can I get an hour? The dog starts like eating his mic, and then he just blows up. Like his dog blows up the page. Like that would be crazy. I would just be sitting there like, bruh.
hey, listen, it's the craziest shit that blows you up.
It's
Always.
true. It's true. It's like the stuff that you don't even think will go viral.
Yeah,
It will go viral.
like I had like my first big blow up was like me ranting. This was like during like the whole riots and everything, and me ranting because somebody was comparing like the Ferguson riots to the riots in the Capitol or at the Congress building or whatever, like whatever fucking building in whatever state it was where they were like protesting mask mandates, and like I was like this
Yeah.
like I basically said like you're race baiting and whatever. You just never know. And then there was one with the girl that was like, "Oh, the whole the we don't need men anymore to have kids." Fucking era was ridiculous.
But I see those videos all the time. They're like, "Oh yeah, we can just use the bone marrow," and I'm just like, "Bro, why would you want to do that though?" Like they're like, it's like usually like humans, male and female, are like not even just here to like reproduce, but like also like just to have a companion. Like, are all the girls gonna become gay? I don't understand. Like a lot of people like want a relationship or like want that other person that others support, and like
Yeah, no,
there's
men
so
and
many.
women like need each other. Like men and
Yeah,
women
that's what I'm
like balance
saying.
each other. And like, of course, there's gay people, and that's totally fine. But most men and women need a companion that's a man, like a woman or a man. Like that's pretty traditional. Like we
Yeah,
validate each other.
exactly.
Like I need a woman to validate me, and women need men to validate them. Like it's just life. That's how you get validated. You know,
That's true. That's true.
you
I
need
agree with
yeah,
that.
you need people to make you feel important, and like men and women make each other feel important.
Yeah, and the whole like we don't need men. Like nobody's like we don't need. Like of course there's some people like we don't need women, but
No,
like
it's really women saying we don't need men. Men don't say that
yeah,
shit. Men are just
yeah.
like, yeah, I need you, guy. I need a hole. You know, that's what no, but you know what? To that point, it's very interesting you said that because like there is, you know, if you talk to like women in real life, and I know that you do. It's not saying that you don't. I'm talking about like in general from like the TikTok sphere. But like a lot of women just like they'll be like, yeah, I hate men. Like women just hate men, but like they want a man, but they just hate men. They hate like men, but they like a man. But they hate men as a collective because like men are annoying and obnoxious. And it's like that's fair,
Yeah,
you know.
that's true. I understand that. I mean, like, and like the thirst trap appeal is high too. Like you see the guys thirsting in the comments over a thirst trap. Like it's like
Oh my
we're
god.
simple creatures.
Bro, it's crazy because like we have all these the thing I hate the most is when women complain about men sexualizing them um when they post their ass. It's like
Nick Foster just talked about
yeah,
that.
that's blows my mind. Like if you're a person, not even a woman, if you're a person and you're shaking your ass on TikTok, you're shaking your ass so I will look at you shaking your ass. You're not doing it for your confidence. Well, you are, because when I give you a nice comment, it makes you feel confident. You're doing it for validation, you're doing it for confidence, right? So that's the content you're putting out there. And you're gonna get criticized. If you're overweight, it's mean, but people are going to be like, I don't like that. It's yucky. If you're an attractive girl, they might be like, oh, I want to put my wee-wee in this. Is it appropriate? No. But like you're asking for people to comment about it, and then you get offended, you know, when people comment about it. And it's like,
Yeah.
stop shaking your ass for views. If you don't want to just be seen for shaking your ass, don't shake your ass.
Yeah, like I remember Megnut posting a video of her like pouring milk down her chest.
Oh no,
And
Meg, what are you doing, girl?
like she like posted the video and everybody is just like everybody in the comments were like saying like really sexual stuff that I guess she didn't like.
But
And
that's
she was like I'm not like women are not an object. And I was just like,
women aren't objects, but
oh,
no offense, because like Megan Nut follows me now, but you're objectifying yourself when you pour milk down your shirt. You know what you're doing.
that's true. That's true. And like a lot of people, a lot of girls do that. Like they post and like the Nick Foster thing, Nick got like he got put on Billie Eilish's
Yeah, he won that. He certainly won that, man. It's crazy.
like
Um,
and just don't do stuff and then like that's like me like saying like that's like me doing something and then like if I get called out like if I started doing thirst traps which nobody wants to see but if I started doing thirst traps and people are like sexualizing me I'm like guys come on like
come on, that's too much
it's
now.
my confident like I'm just trying to be confident with myself it's like I know what I'm doing I know it gets views
Yeah,
I know it's making me money and
yeah,
I'm gonna keep doing it but and if that's what you think that's like okay like
yeah. But
okay but you don't have to like I don't know
that's
man
the energy you're putting out into the universe. We'll say. Yeah, no, that's what like that's be like me. I like if I make it, that'd be like somebody like Jayus making social commentary and then getting upset when she gets criticized for it. You know, women can make content that's not sexual, but a lot of women do. And what's interesting is that like the men that make sexual content, they don't get upset when they get that type of attention. Like when men objectify themselves, they don't say stop objectifying me. It's only some women who do it, and they're like, "What are you doing?" And it's just bizarre. It seems to be more about not receiving consequences for your actions. It's like I should be able to do whatever I want, sexualize myself, and I shouldn't have to get any commentary. It's like you're going to, and especially now where you have a lot of young girls, and the toxicity of it is it's horrible because when you tell people that they should be able to sexualize themselves without getting told that they are sexualizing themselves, it creates a generation of people who want to do OnlyFans when they're like 17. There's girls who are literally being groomed into doing OnlyFans. Like, oh, I can't wait to make hundreds of dollars because there's like 100 people making thousands of dollars a month, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna do that. And it's like it's not a comfortable selling your body isn't a comfortable thing. It is mentally distressing.
That's true. That's true, man. It's mind-boggling to me. Like, blows my mind how many girls I see. Like, oh, when I become 18, I'm gonna do OnlyFans, and I'm like, hey, you do you. Like, I'll go ahead, but like, it's just like when that happens, if you're putting out sexual content, then like expect to get some sexual comments back. Like even like I think their main argument is like it's not for y'all.
But it
But
is
like
for us.
It kind of is if you're putting that on TikTok. Like, who do you think is gonna see that? Like, who do you think is gonna appeal to the most? Like, it's gonna appeal to males more. Like, so like, and you're getting views. Like, I want like all those people who do thirst traps to like go to their followers and like look at the male and female and tell me what the majority of their fans are.
Oh,
and
yeah.
like, I guarantee you, most of them are men. And
Even me, I've been getting more female followers now that I do more thirst traps. I mean, it's just what's happening, you know? Like I used to have 70% male, and now I have 60% male. So, you know, it's just what's happening. It's just what's happening, you know?
And that's just it. Like, my fan base is 50-50. So like it's just split down the middle. And like there's been a couple videos, like I've done the WAP for a TikTok. I've done like, and like I expected to get comments about me doing the WAP. Like I expected to get comments like, oh, Acrello got that dumpy.
Yeah, right. You expect that's what people have been saying to me.
Like
yeah. You know what the worst part about I think the OnlyFans thing is that like it is something that is upsetting to do, to sell yourself, but I think the worst thing is that when the women that's what they plan to do forever. Because like I actually know like somebody who does OnlyFans, she gave me a free like year of trial because she loved my content. Yeah, she's like, I really like your content a lot, and then she gave me the thing. I was like, okay, but we talked a little bit like in a non-sexual context, and she's like, yeah, I'm just doing this for money until I finish like my shit. And it's like, yeah, that makes sense to me. Like, do what you got to do until you can climb into like a safe spot. But like a lot of girls are just like, I'm just gonna be OnlyFans. I'm gonna make tons of money. It's gonna be freaking awesome. It's like it's probably not gonna happen. Like, you know, people are already, you already got your top tier individuals, you know, they're not going to really do, you know, who gave me a year? You don't need to know that.
Right. That's true. That's true because, you know, like you already have those top tier creators. Like you already have the, like I know Magnut has OnlyFans. I know there's a few other girls on TikTok who have OnlyFans. Top.
You know who Diggy B
top
is?
OnlyFans. Top, huh?
Do you know who Diggy B is?
No, I don't.
All right, we're gonna show you who has an OnlyFans. She's one of the top creators as well.
Okay.
You looking at my stream right now?
Yeah.
All right, this person, she has an OnlyFans.
Okay.
And hey, listen, you know, you got to make your money here.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
She's hitting on. I didn't see this. She's hitting on.
Moksu.
Yeah.
Moksu,
oh, yeah. Dude, this is fucked up. Wait, I'm gonna bust his fucking balls for this.
Moksu.
Oh my god. But like, and listen, like, good for her, whatever. But like, bro, she makes like $10,000 a month. Good for her.
Wow.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Is he 18
yet? Month?
Yeah, a month. Is he 18 yet?
I think Moksu's 18.
He got some really good, interesting attention here. All I'm saying is it was $20 a month. I paid for it for a month and I checked it out, and I wouldn't recommend it. That's all I have to tell you.
And but you could his video, that's like a clear. It was like a clear thirst. It was like a clear
Oh
thirst
yeah,
of it,
I
because
wonder.
you could peep, you could see the.
You can. I wonder if it was really his member or if he was like faking it. I mean, like it is what it is. Good for him. I'm just curious if he actually did it. You know what I mean?
I think it actually is.
Oh, okay. I don't know,
Because
man.
he made a follow up video like stop looking at it, and then like he like continued to do the videos where it was like, but he was like clearly joking, and it was funny how he was
Yeah,
doing
right.
that.
Yeah. Okay, whatever. I mean, listen, if Tony Lopez can get away with it, why can't he get away with it? That's what it is.
Just when Tony
Uh,
Lopez does it,
you,
it's just gross when he does it.
you can tell that. Hold on, what's his name? King Moxu.
Yeah,
You can tell he's after that video. He seems like he's starting to feel himself more.
definitely.
Because like, okay, if you scroll down to the video,
Everybody was hyping him up.
yeah. I don't even know what the fuck it is.
It's like down because the trend blew up. Wait, was that it? No, I don't think so.
I don't know. Is this pee-pee in that one? Oh my god.
It's been a lot.
Yeah, but it seems like he's just showing it off more now. Oh wait, I can't find it. Did I pass the video?
Wait, go back up. Go back.
Well, now we're doing investigative research. It doesn't look. Oh, maybe it is there. All right, this is a weird thing that we're doing right now. I just wanted to show that it looks like he's gained a lot of confidence after he has like a censored bar over it. Because like if you notice, he looks like he frosted his hair a little bit as we go up more. Here it is. He frosted his hair. He's starting to do his hair now. He's hitting on what's this girl? I think that like this is like a meme.
Yeah, they're all friends.
Yeah. I know he's really down bad for her though. I've heard him talk about her in Discord before. He's fucking he likes her as much as he likes using the N-word. I'll just tell you that, okay? He wants her, dude. Yeah, here it is. This is it right here. Is wee wee's out. Good for him, man. Good for him. Take notes, boys.
That content is top tier content right there.
This looks like a porn.
You know I don't like that shit. Fuck off, man. Come on, bro. One time.
This video is hilarious.
This looks like they want to.
Dude, what are you doing? Dude, stop. Dude,
I can't handle it, dude. I can't handle that, like, cause I have like this weird thing where if like you touch one of my nipples, I gotta start adjusting. It's like my OCD. Actually, I have OCD.
Yeah,
this guy's out of his fucking one. Let's see. Yeah, look, he's got the drip going now. Look at him. He looks like Vanilla Ice.
I mean, yeah, everybody's hyping him up. I would too.
Hey, good. It's funny.
Like that's why I felt bad for J.R. Scotty.
I'm trying to take a look though. It doesn't look like it was just. I'm trying to see. Oh, there we go. It's a little boingler. It's just the weirdest fucking thing ever. This is so weird.
His dream is just like what?
Wow, look, he's got like a star in his head now. He's got the things on his neck and he's got the thing in his hair and good for him, man.
It definitely seems like he's more hyped.
Yeah, he's hyping himself up. Good for him.
That's like I was saying. That's like I felt bad for J.R. Scotty when his picture got leaked, like the pictures, and I felt bad because he left because people were like roasting, like the girls were like, "It's so small," and like those are the main girls talking about body positivity.
See what merch we got. Yeah, right. Yeah,
and they're just roasting him on it. It was messed up.
We gotta look at his thing. This is his merch. Where's his merch?
I got merch.
Yeah, I do too. I don't even like having merch. I kind of want to like kill my merch off.
I have one shirt. That's it.
I feel like I'm getting too far away from
What's going on, guys? It's your boy
my core content.
How you say that? How many subs does he have?
The 75K. No, he has good engagement and shit on his
Bruh, he just had 40K the last time I saw him. Bruh, he's about to. How's he verified?
Who the fuck is Kid Lori?
That's the guy who made the song. Here we go. Oh, can't make a wife. That's his song.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, dude, it's hard to get onto YouTube, man. It's hard to get on there.
If I had 75K subs, I only have 30K.
It's hard to get on that shit. I don't know. When you pop,
What do you think the next TikTok trend? Like, what do you think is gonna blow up next? Like the next,
I don't
like,
know.
because somebody always does something. Like, it's always like, who can do? What's the next step? Who can do something even crazier? Like, who do you feel like has next up on like the TikTok ranks?
I have no
Any,
idea, honestly. I don't know. I don't even really engage in trends too much.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
I have no idea. You know, it's just people doing shit. Probably some other sexualized dance or something. Somebody shaking their wiener or some shit. This one guy seems to be blowing up. T Raw Rags? I don't know how to fucking say it.
Raw rags.
You know, hold on. I don't know how to say shit, so I'm just gonna put it up on the screen. This guy. I saw one of his videos today. It's interesting. The special needs field trip.
Scoot a little closer. Come on, get together.
This shit's
Slide.
funny.
Oh, I saw his video when he made it about Nate Robinson and Jake Paul. That's when I first saw his videos.
Slide.
Oh, does he have a video like that?
Yeah, it was like
Whoa,
Jake.
sir.
It was like Nate Robinson after the Jake Paul fight, and it was like hilarious.
He's funny, man. I feel like
Okay, I think I'm ready now.
This
All
one
right,
is
so
about like
what you-
fucking
what-
special
what-
needs
closer.
field
Come on,
trip, and like he hits the special needs girl. It's so fucked up. He's just
How many likes did it get?
1.5 mil. I don't know how many views it gets. You
Nice.
can't even see how many views people get on this platform on whatever.
Slide.
Man, it's good for them. Good for this guy.
Slide.
Yeah, he probably definitely blowing up. Whatever happened to I Got Cute Ankles? You ever seen I Got Cute Ankles?
Nah, I've never seen that.
His content was like he's always making skits, but I haven't seen his videos in so long. He has like over 2 million followers, but I haven't seen him since I don't know. I haven't seen him in a long time. He used to be like make content with like Khalil and like all those top those content creators who are making skits and stuff.
Mhm.
He was like part of them, but I haven't seen his content recently. I think he's just on YouTube now.
Yeah,
Which
I
is
get that. I get why people
which is
do that.
Really hard transition. I think like if I got the amount of views that I got on TikTok on YouTube, I'd have like 500K in the bank right now.
Oh yeah, you'd make some money, boy. But you know what? The good thing about TikTok is that like I don't know, man. Like you could put out a fucking 10 You put like a minute of effort into something, and all of a sudden you make like, like $100 on it for nothing. You know, it's
That's true.
just
$100 to the $100.
I've actually been moving away from this YouTube. Like I'm gonna keep, like I was saying before, I'm gonna keep some stuff up there. I'm gonna do more conversational shit. But like I honestly feel like TikTok is starting to give them a run for their money.
But if they start paying as much as YouTube, like once they get that
YouTube's been rough lately because like there are times where like you barely get paid for anything. Like that's the thing.
Yeah.
TikTok,
Yeah.
the one good thing about TikTok, because they don't like I don't know, like I think that like the general experience is we'll say like it's like for every million views you get around roughly, depending on the length of the video, but whatever, but you get roughly $50.
Yep.
So which is not that bad. You know, if you're doing 4 or 5 million views a day, you're making good money. Good thing about you, because like obviously if you hit if you got like 5 million views a day on YouTube, you're probably making like I don't know $5,000 a day. 500, 1,000, 2,000. I don't know, but like YouTube is very I was gonna say finicky. Very finicky about the way that they give out money. It's very inconsistent. They will like remove monetization on a lot of things.
Yeah.
So it's very up and down. The one good thing about TikTok,
way harder.
Yeah, but the good thing about TikTok is like, listen, if your content goes up, you're gonna get paid for it. If you're a creator fund, like
if the video gets deleted, like you still get paid for the views that it got.
Yeah, and like it's because on TikTok, YouTube, for instance, if you talk about like abortion, your video is not gonna get monetized. If you talk about abortion on TikTok, it will. And it's not that YouTube gives a fuck about abortion. It's that people, because of like the whole like wars, like the whole like whatever happened, like the whole I don't know what you want to call it, like the fucking ad wars or whatever. They removed funding on so much stuff, but TikTok has like a really good way of just blanketing it. It's like, oh, you're gonna. I don't know if you guys see ads while you're scrolling. I'll just occasionally get an ad while I open it up. But like you're gonna get an ad whenever, and then it's not associated with anybody's particular content, which like keeps TikTok pretty safe.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Definitely. I think that's smart actually. And the bigger they get, the more money they get, they'll start paying creators more. And if they end up making the money that YouTube is making, they start paying creators on a. But the thing about they can't do that because there are so many creators on TikTok that have views, and there's so many people who are like blowing up. Like it's really like it's much easier to blow up on TikTok than it is YouTube.
Oh
And
yeah,
so
this is the way the algorithm works. It's easier
they
for.
would be giving way too much money away if they were paying on the same level
Oh yeah,
as YouTube.
I honestly am. I'm honestly fine with the pay on TikTok.
I am too.
It's a lot of money for like. I got like 30 million views on a 30-second video.
Nice, dude.
I'm totally fine with it. Like it's
how much did you get paid for that?
Well, 30 million views. I don't know. The most I made in a day is like $900.
I've never made that much in one day.
Yeah, no, that was from like the James Charles video. I blew up. But 30 million views, that's like $1,500 right there. So, for nothing. Like I didn't even put a lot of effort into it. You know what I mean? I mean, I know how to twerk. I've been practicing, but I put a lot of effort in. But that's the thing. And like I feel like, and if TikTok removes a video for me, it's fine. And what happens when they remove your videos is you get pushed down priority a little bit. And that sucks. But if you have decent content, like I get low priority. Like I don't low priority. There's priority tiers. They had actually announced something like this. So like there are people like Charlie that are in fucking top tier. Like whatever she puts out is going to be the first thing on like her people's For You page.
Right. Exactly.
So my stuff will get shot. Like if I get a video removed, I'll notice. No, it's very noticeable. The next few videos they don't get as much traction, but they'll hit eventually because they're still in a priority queue. But it just has to get to the point where people scroll through their main priority shit.
Yeah, that was my content. Yeah, it was the same with the videos. I was getting them taken down, and then like I was getting certain stuff would get taken out. It was at one point I was getting like I was trying to repost the same video. It was like it had got like 1 million views. I mean, it had like 1 million likes in like an hour after I posted it. If I would have kept it up, it'd have like over 5 million likes probably to this day. But it got taken down at like 7 million views. And I tried to put it back up, and it had like 500K in 30 minutes, and then it got taken down again.
What was it about?
It was about it was like about black people saying like I hate white people, and then white people. It was like a skit. Black people were like I hate white people, and then everybody was like same, and then it was a white person was like I hate black people, and they're like yo that's racist. You can't say that.
Right, yeah,
racist. Yeah. And so that just blew up because everybody was like. Everybody was like, see, he's black and he's saying this, so like you guys should know what this is. Like it could go both ways.
Right.
And so it blew up, and then TikTok was like, "Oh, that's a no," and then they just took it down. I kept trying to repost it.
Yeah, it's because people get offended by it.
It just got blacklisted. Like it got blacklisted. Like I would post, and I just got no views on that video. Like the audio from the video was like blacklisted.
No, I know exactly what you're saying. Because I had one video that was like let's do the reverse, like the black song that hypes white people up. That had 7 million views. They muted it. They were smart about it. I reposted it. It got like 500K. Nothing big. But they'll do that sometimes. There's some trigger words, like they'll blacklist particular videos, or like if you say a trigger word, they'll keep your videos, like they'll literally shadow ban it. They'll put it at 0. I did that the other day. I made a video and it started with the word like, victim alert. The word victim gets you shadow banned. Everything I posted after that wouldn't go up until I removed it. It's very interesting. But like, yeah, that's all palatability. All because people don't like it. Like a lot, especially a lot of lefties, not even like black lefties. It's just lefties, like fucking kids, just like, oh, don't say that. Like a lot of, like a lot of white saviors, they don't like it. They don't like it when you say something like that at all. It's like,
I was called a pick me. Black people were calling me. Some black people were calling me a pick me. Like they were like pick me. They were like that's all I was getting. Like I was getting that from like a few black people, and my whole response was like I probably know more about our history than you do,
bro.
Like that's like I know so much about black history, and I was like, there's no way that I'm a pick me. Like I have a revolutionary mindset, and I want change as much as anybody else does. And like I was like being called a pick me. But once again, I didn't care what they said, and
most people would agree with that. Most black people would agree with what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like in life,
Yeah.
they're like, yeah,
They
you're. Most people in general, when they say if you said something like, oh, you can't be racist to white people, they'll just tell you shut the fuck up and leave me alone. Like these online spaces are so weird and toxic. Like it's just so stupid, and they're considered so dangerous. But like if you I think the problem is interaction. Like the problem is like you not the lack of like accountability. So like in real life, if you ever walked up to somebody and said like you can't be racist towards white people, or for instance, and somebody would tell you just bro, shut the fuck up, you're an idiot, and you would feel sad. But since you're on the internet, it's like you say some dumbass shit, and then everybody that's like, I believe dumb shit too. I believe this. And all of a sudden you have a collective of kids who aren't getting told to go fuck themselves in real life.
That's true.
Like
That's true. I was literally having an argument with my sister because she was like, can't be racist to white people. And I was just like, you literally, she was like, because her teacher told her that. Like, her teacher
dude, so stupid.
Her teacher literally told her that. She was like, and my teacher is white. And I was just like, that doesn't mean anything. Like, you literally can. Like, I was like, if you literally detest, like, if you're prejudiced to someone, you detest them and you do everything in your power to try to do anything wrong to them because based on the color of their skin, just because they are a certain skin color, like, that's racist. Like,
yeah,
you can't walk up to somebody and be like, you're white, and then kill them and then be like, that wasn't racist.
Well, that wasn't racist. Technically, it's prejudice. It's like, that's stupid. What's crazy though is that like they're like, I would say that like progressives are pretty open to calling like black people who don't align with what they, not even what black people think, what they think black people think. They'll call them a pick-me. But like when white people play like white savior, they don't call them pick-me's. Like, I would argue that like if you're some white dude being like, you can't be racist, like then you would be a pick-me. I wouldn't say that because you're just an idiot, but like you're being a pick-me, aren't you? Like,
sure.
It's all this weird pick-me energy. It's just super like unproductive. It's so weird like how dumb it is and how weird it is. Like on online spaces, people will defend that narrative, even though it's just so stupid, and they have no real good reason for it.
It's true, and a lot of black creators were like on my video. They were like, "Yo, like I agree with this." They were like, and I was like, "Yeah," like we were all coming to a collective. But it was like the people who are calling me a pick me, like either like some of them were black, but a lot of the people saying that were like white people saying I'm black and I don't agree with this. Like it was like, but like I went to their page and they're like white, and it was like white people trying to call me a pick me for like trying to.
For just being
tackle
normal.
a problem, for being honest and like speaking the truth. But I'm glad the message got out because after my stuff got taken down, some kid like took the audio and like made his own version of it. I mean, he didn't credit me, but I don't care. He made the video and like the message got out, like it blew up. He put another sound over it. So like he put another sound over it and like TikTok didn't take it down. And so his video has like 6 million views. And he gained like 50,000 followers off that, which was good for him. And like people got the message, and I was like thanks.
Yeah, at least you got paid for the video you put up. Am I right?
That's true though. I did get paid for that.
You know, sometimes you just got to get that bag, man. People give you so much shit. It's like, yeah, I never understand. I talk to creators all the time, and they're like, yeah, I'm not in the creator fund. I feel like it lowers my views. And I say, listen, I understand you want to get your content out there because like there's arguments to be made that maybe it lowers your traction. At the very least, when you're in the creator fund, they're much more pro. They look at your videos more. They're more aggressive against what your videos say. I've noticed that. But it's like, well, it's like, bro, what are you making content for?
Right? Are you making it for money? Or
I would say I'm making. Listen, man, I'm trying to live.
Right, me too. Right,
you know?
exactly. Right.
And
I agree with that.
Yeah, and I've changed my content from the summer. It was very intense and toxic, but it wasn't because I'm making money. I was doing that before I made any money. You know, and if anything, I went from like very toxic content down to like social, like educational content. And I've gotten a little bit back to like the edgier jokes now that I'm making money again. I'm just seeing what I can get away with. You know what I mean? Like people are like, oh, you're just changing for money. It's like, bro, like we live, like we're literally trying to live. And no offense, but if people are watching my stuff, why should, well, you know what I mean? If TikTok's making money, they can pass some of that money down to me. You know, I mean, why not?
That's true. I never understood when people are like, it lowers your views because the moment that I joined the creator fund, my video, like the next video, got like 5 million views.
Oh, did it?
And I'm like constantly getting videos over 1 million views. Like, so like I don't at least that like just personally it doesn't lower my views. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know how other people are affected, but I know personally for me, my views don't get lowered based on the creator fund. My views will lower if I don't post content that is viral worthy, or like I have to go back into the drawing board and say
I
what
get
do
what
I
you're saying.
fix?
I know what you
What's
mean. Like if
next?
you don't get a viral video, then your videos don't go viral anymore. I know what
Right.
you're saying.
And that it'll happen like that.
It's because I noticed that too, a little bit. But like, I don't super work. Like, I kind of just like I post a lot. Like, I think you post like 1 or 2 a day. Like, that's like
Right.
pretty typical for people. Like, it's not a bad thing. I post as long as I feel like I like the content.
Right. Yeah, I see that. You get good views on your videos.
Yeah, and then my thing is if I get 10% of my like viewership on a video, I'm satisfied. So if I have like 1.9 million. If I get 190,000 views after like a day, I'm pretty content with that. Like it's okay.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
If my video doesn't hit, it is what it is. You know what I mean? And then you'll hit on a video, and then it'll push you up, and then the videos that come after it, even if they're not great quality, they still get more views. It's just like that's kind of how it works. It's just the game.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I agree with that.
But sometimes shit hits slow, man.
That's true. I get a video. Like at one point, I was just doing bad. All of my detective videos, all the mystery videos were getting like 20K likes, 30K likes. And like my goal for each day is to have at least 100,000 views a day. Like at least 100,000 views on a video.
Mm-hmm.
Like whatever. Like that's my goal. I don't care getting 500,000 views, 700. As long as I get 100,000 views, like that's my goal. Right? Like I haven't posted today at all, but the video that's currently up, the video that's my most recent video, it had like 2.5 million views earlier. It had like 400,000
Let's
likes.
see. How do we see? It has 678,000 likes right now.
Yeah, so like I didn't even need to post.
Yeah.
Like, I'm probably still
This
gonna
is
post
by
today,
far
I don't have to because I hit my goal just off of that video alone.
Yeah, no,
Right.
it's a good thing too to like I don't know because I feel like there's times where you make content that's not necessarily good. Which
Right,
is like
exactly.
everybody goes through it, and some people like obsess about making more and more content. It's like I gotta hit. Sometimes you need to just chill the fuck out, man. You know?
Right, exactly. And like my video, like the Charlie video, blew up. Like it was like after you commented, like
Yeah. Dude, that's what happens if you get like if other big creators content on your shit, it signal boosts the video. I have a clips account. I just started a Twitch clips account because I'm not doing a whole. I just like take some funny clips, I edit them a little bit, I put them up there. After I comment on it, I get more traction. Like that's what I do. I intentionally comment on it because if I comment on something,
wow.
people who follow me are more likely to see that. That's how their algorithm works. So start selling your comments. Be like, hey, I'll comment on your video for like $10. Then they'll get more track. I mean, honestly, if you could set it up, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah, that's true, bro. Because I remember you commented because like no other verified creator had commented on that video. At that point, it had like 100,000 likes, and then you commented that you were the
I look
real
like Charlie D'Amelio. Yep.
And then after that, like it just went insane, and then all these verified creators were commenting on it as well, and then it took off. After that.
It's crazy the little things that'll boost the engagement on your videos. It's crazy.
And people were going to her video, and there's like verified creators, and I was
Now, when you see this,
it was absolutely insane. Like, and her comments are like her comments are like screwed now. Like, her comments are like completely messed because everybody's like canceling. I guess people are in her comments, but like she gained like 200,000 followers off of my video. I guess it's beneficial for both of us.
If you could survive a canceling, you're probably going to see like a positive feedback on your videos. That's how it works, honestly.
Yeah. It's honestly kind of freaky. The little deep fake.
It is because the deep fake looks very real, and then she has like the figure of Charlie D'Amelio.
Yeah, she really does.
It's so good. I mean, listen, man. People, they're like, oh, you got famous for. Well, listen, bro, that's life. Shit happens, man. Life is life. It's good for her. Sometimes you're like, I wish, but you know what? Good for her.
Right. I made some joke videos. They're not up anymore, but I had like it was like a quick post and delete. I kept it up for like 10 minutes. It was like me like simping over deep fake Charlie, and like all my fans are like, "You're really simping."
That's sus, dude.
It was so funny though because like like it had like a lot of views, and I just took it down because I was just like,
Sometimes it
I
gets
was
weird,
thinking-
yeah.
But like it was really fun. It was like fun to make. Like I made it, and like I actually want to talk to the person who's like deep faking.
Yeah,
Like I
reach
actually
out
want
to
to
them.
speak to them, like and just like reach out, but I don't know where to reach out because this she hasn't followed me back, and also like she doesn't have an Instagram linked, so like I can't really reach out and be like, "Yo, what's good, deep fake Charlie? What's up?"
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
like,
I wish.
Like-
Did you put a comment on her video?
I put several comments on
Simping for.
videos.
I wonder how old she is because I know Charlie's 16.
I expect this person.
What's even her page called?
Lim N plus
How do you spell it?
LIMN plus. It's also a brand that they're promoting. That's the name of the brand. Lim N plus.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Yeah, I think too many LIMs in there.
LIMN plus.
There
All
we go.
one.
Bro, it's so weird. She looks like Charlie D'Amelio.
Yeah.
It creeps me. That's not Charlie. That's Carly.
But,
That's
like-
so weird.
Did my other comment deleted? It was like she's so bad. But
Oh my god.
not-
Dude, you're fucking down bad for this girl. I'm looking at the shit. Imagine it was a dude. Imagine if you're fucking simping for a dude right now.
it is what it is.
Oh my god. I love the filter. Turn your head. Turn your head. Oh,
I want to see her turn her head. I want to see her go
so
live.
weird. It's so bizarre.
But the thing about this is like if you have people have the ability, like look how unnatural. Like once you know it's a deep fake,
Yeah,
you
can
can't you just like
tell.
can't unsee it. You just
Yeah,
can't unsee it.
there's something a little off about it. It's pretty
Like,
good though.
It's really good. It's really good. Like it literally looks just like her. Like I when I first saw it, I was like, that's Charlie. And then I was like, wait, no, this looks way too fake.
I'm trying to like catch her. It's a pretty good deepfake too. Like it's pretty well edited.
Except for that one video where she jumped up. She took that down. She deleted it.
That's what I've been trying to do.
video.
I'm trying to catch her. I'm trying to catch her.
I caught the filter come off in the video. In my video, I had a clip of when
Do you
she
have it
jumped up.
still?
Yeah, I do.
Try to send that to me. I'm curious. I want to see if I can.
I'm gonna send it to your. I'm gonna send it to IG DMs.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I want to see what we can do here.
Dude, it was literally I paused it and it was just her like she was in the middle of the air, she was jumping and like I caught her. You could see the filter come off. Like it was like, bro, it was weird. Okay, let me look.
So weird.
I don't know why though. Why? Like I guess Charlie is the most popular person, and you know you can get
Like
views.
a world now. She's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's sending right now. That's crazy. She took the video down too after I made a video about it. You can see the filter. It was super quick. Like it was super quick. The fact that he even caught it.
We're gonna.
But
have
it's
to
in your
see if
DMs now.
We're gonna see if we can catch this. I'll be fucking bananas because it's I don't know. It's so weird. Let's see.
No, I don't think it's this video. I think she took it down. That's what I'm saying. I think she took it down.
Oh, is that a picture? Do you have the whole video?
I
want to see if I can like slowly scroll through it and see if I can get this.
Okay, wait.
This motherfucker.
I might. Wait. Yeah. I took a video. I screen recorded the video. So hold on.
We gotta get this.
Yes. Yeah, bro. I got you.
We gotta get this bag, dude.
I'll be kind of upset if I don't have it. I remember screen recording it and then I paused it. Yep. Got it. We're good, bro. We're good.
Exposing Charlie's D'Amelio. Let's see. All right, we got the full fucking thing.
Look how you hating on a bitch and you.
See. Oh my god, it's so weird to me because like she's doing like
You can see it. When it restarts, you can see it. Like it starts from the beginning. You can see the jump up. You can see it like real fast.
It's gross though because like she's doing
Thirst trap.
yeah, I don't like that because like
And Charlie's not a thirst trapper.
yeah, it's just like
And all,
gross to me because Charlie's like a kid and like
yeah,
I don't know.
I feel like this person's an adult.
Yeah, for sure. All
Look how you
right, let me fucking.
look how you hating.
Yeah, that. Okay.
All right,
Right
so
here.
okay, let's see.
Like right there. Right there.
Let's see what we can do.
Wait.
Is it right here?
No. Go back a little. Go back. You have to.
Well,
Okay.
Okay, so it's up in that jump, right?
It's up in that jump.
Let me put this on. Hold on.
It's up in that jump. The filter. That's why I have the pause. I have the pause of the filter when it stopped that I sent in the DMs. You can see it when she jumped.
Let me see. Let's
You can see the.
It's so hard to tell.
That's what. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, because you have the pause. The pause is so blurry.
That was because of the jump.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm trying to find her face.
Hold on.
Like, let's see. I think right here. I don't know.
Like,
It's like when she stops, it's unblurry.
look for me. I don't know for my phone. Like it's like different than when I'm looking at on the stream because it's like when she's like.
Maybe it's just sent like in a lower quality.
It's like when I'm looking at this, it's like she jumps up and it's like I can screen record me pausing it for you. Like it's like when she jumps up, I pause it right at when she's jumping up her face, like, and you can see the filter.
Yeah, right. I'm trying to see like I want to see what her face is. That's what I've been looking for. At least we got Charlie showing her ass to everybody. Great, good for everybody that wants to watch that. Whatever. All right. That's fucking weird as hell. Shit's weird. Can Charlie sue for profiting off her image? Maybe. That's a good question.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, Charlie, I added Charlie in the video on the comments. I was like, yo, Charlie, how much you paying me to say this again? And everybody was like, what?
Yeah, right.
But I'm like, hey, Charlie, so what's up with that follow back? Because people were actually thinking that was like a lot of people were like, y'all believe this? Like I already knew, but
becomes
most
very
people were like, most people thought it was Charlie.
Well,
like, most people thought it was Charlie.
It's fucked because we are in a situation where like the internet, our laws for the internet are really shitty. Like so the like internet monopoly laws, like they just don't exist. It's why Amazon is so big. Not to get into it, but like even when it comes to like people like kids Snapchatting each other, like 17-year-olds Snapchatting each other illicit images, like I don't think that you should be punished for that as for kids receiving pictures from like people who are in the correct age. You know what I mean? And like we're kind of there are places there are laws now that are coming into place that like we'll talk about, like we'll actually be like, oh yeah, if you're in the right age range, it won't be so bad. But then deepfakes as well, like we're really behind on that shit. We're really far behind on
that's true.
Like on any internet legislation, because I feel like deepfakes, there's like pornography that's deepfake porn, and it's like it's getting a little, you know.
Kim Kardashian, Billie Eilish.
Bro,
well, Kim Kardashian has, but Billie Eilish. I seen.
There's a lot.
Scarlett Johansson. It's really bad. It's really, and like the thing is, like, how long has this been like? Because this is available to the public now, but how long has this been available to like governments? And like, how many people could have possibly died? Like,
well, they've been talking about that, like how to like spot deepfakes and how they could potentially be really negative, like in the future, because you could like deepfake like a president saying something, and it could get really, really, really bad, really, really fast.
Right. So you have to. That's really creepy too. Like somebody deepfakes you. That's like creepy. I don't know, man. Like. it's like, at what point do we like say that's
Yeah, no,
not okay?
we need to do something about it, honestly.
Like,
So I'm gonna pop out of here. I'm gonna get some of my